Hello, welcome back to some more Nekopara. We leave off at crap. I thought it was still too early to worry about stuff like that and totally glossed over it. Well, just what should I do in a situation like this? She looked up at me with pain, tear-stained eyes. It was the look of a woman desperately pleading for help. Chocola. She's completely caught me off guard. In an instant, my face began to redden. My Horny, yes. This is bad. I could see that Chocola was not herself. My heartbeat started to slow down as it began to throb profusely. Yes? Oh, really now, huh? By that out, you mean Vanilla? Vanilla was right next to my ears as I looked over at her face. This didn't seem like one of her usual jokes. She was looking straight at me. Oh, we don't need protection then? Expressed their love for each other physically. What unreserved and uncertain words. I felt like I couldn't breathe. George, is that you? Vanilla paid no attention to me and continued to whisper into my ear. Well, you are right, but of course I knew there were people like that. I knew just how cute cat girls were, so I wasn't one to judge them. But that being said, well, of course, she's important to me. Chocolate and Vanilla were important, irreplaceable members of my family. This wasn't a matter of liking or disliking them. But that's why in the current of all this... Forgotten what? Forgotten? Except for one cat girl. We're bringing this back. Okay. Vanilla. Her slender fingers caressed my cheek. They were the same words as before, and they pierced right through me again, just like back then. Yes. Chocola. Just like back then. You'd feel the determination behind Chocola's eyes and words. She gazed right at me. Yeah? Oh, really? Chocola? Oh? Did he kiss you? I returned her gaze. And Chocolate took hot, shallow breaths, still caught in her bewilderment. I gently placed my hand to her tear-stained cheek. Cheek. Why did I say shake? I love you too, Chocola. If you really desire to, then rather than decide whether it's right or wrong, I'll be honest too. With those words as my vow to her, I kissed her again. Really? It seems kind of simple right here. Oh, that's right. I gently rubbed both the teary-eyed Chocolate and the proud Vanilla's heads. And then gently embraced both of them. You better get going! Better get going right now! Take those pants off! And just cuts. Chocolate and Vanilla curled up, completely appeased. Chocolate was all back to normal after being satisfied. Although she could have just been exhausted after all that and would return to that state soon. There's lots of raising cat girls, huh? I think that raising cat girls would involve this as well. I didn't think I'd become such a cat girl lover either. Well, I have no regrets. With a slightly perplexed smile, I poked the cheeks of the two cat girls. Are they talking to each other in their sleep? How are they doing that? Yes, I love you too. I responded to the two cat girls as they mumbled in their sleep while rubbing their heads. They're like daughters, even lovers. Oh god, like daughters? Those feelings mixed together. If you think about it, as their owner and as a man, I guess I'm really lucky, huh? Absolutely honest goodwill with no mind games. I guess that's what made cat girls so wonderful. That's what I felt as I gazed at their innocent, sleeping faces. See you tomorrow, Chocolate, Vanilla. This is where I'd end things, but I want to make it at least 10 to 15 minutes. Closer to 15. I softly stroked their cheeks once more. They responded to my caresses while sleeping. I tidied up Chocolate and Vanilla's bed. I gazed upon their precious sleeping faces one last time, and quietly left their room. It just goes on fucks them and then leaves and then fucks off. Is there more than just me there? Yeah. New chapter? Okay, what is it? Yep, clear chapter 5. Roger, give me a sec. Let's see, 2 shortcakes, 2 cheesecakes, 2 fruit tarts. Why are you playing with that fidget spinner? That was like 10 years ago. 1 gâteau, 1 millefeuille, 1 Mont Blanc. Yep, it's the same as the sales invoice. I can't do that in this one. Well, okay. Okay, pat. Okay, then be careful of cars and people and come back safe and sound. Like that song. I forgot what? There's nothing else. I thought for a second that Cashew was wearing a pin in his hair. It's like, why would he do that? Chocola! Cute, look, we can't be doing that in the bakery. Chocola! She goes off. Yeah. No. Well, you can say she was, so, yes. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we stop with this, please?
別に照れることないじゃない。猫がパートナーってのも今時珍しくもないんだしね。その反応だと最近のことなの？恋猫になったのは。
Oh, they're drilling him. No, not like that. I'm sorry, I'm not good with that kind of conversation, so I'd appreciate it if.
店長さんがそんな照れ方するの珍しい。じゃあ紅茶おかわりするからお話聞かせてよ。
Weakness, more money. I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of work. Oh, what you staring at? Phew, they finally left. We had a brief pause after those guests left. I'm not very good at talking about my romantic affairs like that. After all, since I was young, the only thing I've been doing is making Japanese sweets. I was exhausted from trying to figure out how to respond to them. Yeah, I got it, thanks. What you want? What are you so angry about, Vanilla? I don't know why, so that's why I'm asking. Are you hungry or something? If you are, you can have a slice of cake. I bet it was chocolate cake or something. And just why you bring up Chocola? She doesn't really get upset often. Aside from desperately yelling, I'm hungry sometimes. Totally sleazy. Hey, that's a false accusation. Just when was I ogling them? My headphones are slipping down off my ears. Horny pastry puffer. Vanilla folded her arms and snorted. A horny pastry puffer, she says. There was an unpleasant sound to those words. So flirty. I got it. I'm not flirting, so it's okay. I said I'm not very good at stuff like that. We know. Thumbs down. It's just a misunderstanding. Don't be mad. Isn't an angry sound, though? It's a false accusation to say I was fooling around with Chocola. Once I put everything to get Vanilla's thing together, it sure seems like... You're jealous, huh? Sorry, I'll be more careful next time. I got it. I'm sorry, I'll act with more restraint. How are we supposed to win? I got it, okay? They're there. Vanilla puffed out her cheeks as I pat her on the head. Even Vanilla gets jealous, huh? I thought she was more carefree than this, though. I guess it's to be expected, since despite being always together, Chocola hasn't been paying much attention to her recently. I need to be more careful as her owner. Come to think of it... you in heat yet, Vanilla? Oh my god. Yeah, that's the response. No, that's not what I mean. I'm just concerned about your physical health, okay? Well, I guess you're doing fine then. I really was honestly worried, though. Water break. Vanilla leveled a chilly glare at me while I was thinking that. This was only pastry puffer. I was thinking put whipped cream or something on the chocolate as well. Or are you? Hey, Chocolate, mind watching the store for a bit?
はーい、お任せあれ。
Vanilla, I need your help in the kitchen.
私何かエッチな手伝いを強要される予感。
And she starts like that immediately. Just what kind of hunch is that? It seemed that she was still holding a grudge. It looks like she told Chocolate something earlier, too. In any case, I need to lighten things up. I thought I'd slowly teach you how to make a cake.
ああ、ケーキ作り。ついにワンランク上の猫に。でも、なんで私だけ？
No, that's the next game.
敵？
That's the next game. Can you stop it with that
ちょ
nonsense?
っと気に入ってた。反省はしてない。
As always, she is quite the actress. There wasn't really a reason for her to regret anything, though. Well, in all seriousness, I have no qualms with Chocolate being a poster cat girl. But I don't think making cakes would suit her.
ショコラは多分ノリで作っちゃうもんね。納得。
Vanilla was the right cat girl for the job. It'd be great if she's interested, but it'll be fine even if she messes up. So while that's how it is, I'll start by teaching you how to make some simple dough, okay?
よし来た。教えてもらってあげる。よろしくお願いします。ご主人先生。ゆっくり。
It seems like she's more into it than I thought she'd be.
ご主人。固め、濃いめ、油マシマシね。
Oh, making something hard, huh? We don't have that kind of customization available.
やったら流行るかもしれない。ナイスアイディア。
We don't make them one at a time, so it wouldn't work out. Enough about customizations. First, the basics.
はーい。なんとなく頑張る。
While she gave a half-hearted response, she measured out the ingredients very carefully according to the recipe. She is quick to learn the names of the kitchen tools and how to use them. And remember what I taught her without uttering a single complaint. You really take on things quickly, Vanilla. Honestly, you're a lot more skilled with your pots than I thought. They have hands!
脳ある猫はぐうたらなのだよ。ご主人先生。
She puffed out her non-existent chest proudly. The chest on that uniform might be too high a level for Vanilla. Well, she picked it out herself, so I guess she didn't mind too much. Maybe when she's trying to show off her slightly lacking chest. Oh, shots fired! That trivial thought crossed my mind for a brief moment.
というか、しぐれにも物覚えいいって言われてた。えへん。
Is that so? First time I've heard that.
別にわざわざそんなことも話さないしね。ご主人も他人に突っ込まないタイプだし。
Now that you mention it, you're right. It's more like neither of us were the type to come up with snappy retorts. Vanilla also wasn't the type to talk about herself much either. I realized I hadn't heard much about her.
私はそういうご主人の距離感嫌いじゃない。猫らしく自由にのんびりマイペースでいられるし。
She smiled with her usual tone of voice. That's what makes Vanilla most comfortable, and I'm fine with that. That was without a doubt. It was without doubt, yet... Do you just like it when I bother you, Vanilla?
感想？
She tilted her head to the side and blinked a few times in confusion. Furrowing her brows, she put a hand to her chin as she thought. Then she hit her palm with her fist and looked over at me.
なるほど。口説き文句。
What reality are you living in? You really need to quit it with those jokes of yours. I lightly bopped Vanilla on the head. Bop it, twist it. She really can't handle serious topics, can she? I looked directly at Vanilla and returned to the topic at hand. I want to be closer with you, Vanilla.
近づきたい？今近いけど。
Not in a literal sense. What I mean is I want to know more about you and get along with you better. This time I gently patted Vanilla on the head. As usual, she had a baffled expression on her face as she looked up at me. I'm fine with the distance between us right now, but I want to be a better owner, you know? That's why I'm going to end the episode here, so see you guys next time. Bye.